Everybody? All right, I'd like to call to order the special town council meeting for November 8th, 2023. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Mike Aurelio is absent. Brian Blazak.
Present.
Wayne Pondinas.
Present.
Gerald Swett.
Here.
Michael Schilling.
Present.
Joe Wizawati.
Present.
Adam Decker.
Present.
And Beth Hernandez, present.
All right, item 8 is discussion of acquisition of property right-of-way. Ernie Decker?
Yes, Mr. President. Before you is a resolution concerning interest in certain specified parcels of real property and authority to purchase said parcels. This is generally known as Earl Drive or road right-of-ways in that vicinity. Whereas the Town Council of the Town of St. John, Lake County, Indiana is interested in completing the purchase of certain parcels of real property located within the municipal corporate boundaries of the Town of St. John, Indiana, which parcels are generally described and identified on attached Exhibit A. Pursuant to Indiana Code 36-1-10.5-5, the Town Council, as the fiscal body of the Town of St. John, may be required to pass a resolution to the effect that it is interested in making a purchase of specified land prior to the purchase of that land. And the Town Council, pursuant to resolution, has determined that it is in the best interest of the Town of St. John, Lake County, Indiana, to obtain the parcels and seeks authorization to acquire same. Therefore, the resolution before you provides that the Town Council of the Town of St. John, Lake County, Indiana, declares its interest in purchasing the parcels, which are described and identified on attached Exhibit A. The Town Council further authorizes the St. John Town Manager, with the assistance of the town's legal counsel and other consultants, to take all necessary and appropriate action to purchase the property, including but not limited to preparing and presenting purchase agreements using the forms substantially set forth on attached Exhibit B to the resolution for the purchase of said parcels for a price not greater than the average of the two appraisals prepared by Jeffrey R. Vale, Indiana Certified General Appraiser, and Thomas S. Buchnowski, Indiana Certified General Appraiser, executing purchase agreements and other documentation concerning the purchase of said parcels, paying the purchase price and closing costs, and performing such other matters as may be appropriate in furtherance of the purchase of said parcels, provided that such actions and costs are reasonably and appropriately within the scope of applicable Indiana law. That is the resolution that's before the board tonight.
Thank you. Everybody look at it.
Can we comment on it, Mike?
What's that?
I said, can we comment on it?
Yep, comment on it.
We've discussed this before, and you can take the same situation that we have here with the McDonald's property, and you can go a little bit further south where you had Aldi, you had Tractor Supply, you had People's Bank, and you had 9939 Earl Drive, which is Jimmy John's, Starbucks, and LA Tan. Same situation. Complaints came in about the road. It went to Public Works. Public Works notified those businesses I just mentioned. It went to a management company. They fixed the potholes, and they blacktopped the whole road. Didn't cost the town anything. And now we're going to try and buy this. And according to my calculations, it's $288,000. Well, it's $250,000 to buy these parcels. All these parcels don't have the potholes. There's no need to buy all the parcels. You add $38,000 in for Robinson Engineering to do the engineering on it, and it's not to exceed $38,000. Now the cost of paving. This is going to cost the town over $288,000. There is we always like to go back to Noblesville and Carmel, Indiana. You got Barrett's Law. As anybody looked at Barrett's Law, where in that area, in that one of those towns, they made the owner fix the road, and the town took it over. Did we look at that? And I don't want to put you on the spot, Mr. Decker, but has anybody discussed that with you?
No, Mr. Pondinas.
So I think it would be to the town's best interest that we would do that, and maybe we can come to some type of agreement, but to buy all these properties is not right. And there was when this was done up a long time ago, there's a dedicated ingress and egress. That property owner has to maintain the property, and he has to allow ingress and egress. Now, I don't like the looks of this. Why can't this be duplicated like they did by LA Tan and Aldi's and Tractor Supply? Is there something doesn't seem right?
Well, these are actually set up as roadways. If you look behind them, they have curbs there already. It's set up as a roadway. Where LA Tan and those places are, that came in probably in about 2007, and they came to the town to get a waiver not to have the roadway put in, and that's actually a actual parking lot that you have going through there. And they shifted, that's why it loops up and around, to make those conforming lots so they could have the right of way and their buildings up along 41. The town did not require them to put the roadway in there.
Well, I'm sure that one roadway that's here for the 18,000 plus the 700, that was already there to get into the storage facility. So I just don't like this idea that we're going to spend all that money when it could be spent somewhere else. But I have the right to voice my opinion, and that's what I'm doing, because when we ran for office, we were going to be good stewards of the money, and this is not being good stewards of the money. We could pave that where the potholes are, and then we can send that bill to the owners of the property.
We have done that for the past years here, and it hasn't worked. The situation continues to get worse. And if you go back to our study session on August the 17th, when we had this was the proposal for some software, the incoming council didn't want to spend that money there, and you had brought up using that money, which is about $280,000, to have these.
I said to look into it. Yeah, I did say that, Mike. I'm on record for saying that, but I don't trust what's happening here. I just think that somebody's putting perfume on a pig, and something's happening here.
We're not putting perfume on. We're fixing a problem that has been 30 years in the making, and it's by nobody's fault. It's different. You've had different councils come through here, and everybody's had a different opinion on how that roadway should go. This is cleaning it up. It should be a public roadway. That way it's in the public roadway inventory, and you can collect gas tax to keep the maintenance up on the roadway.
So why didn't we buy, instead of having Aldi and those four municipalities, those four companies, why would we have them fix it? Why don't we just buy that too?
Well, you could buy that, but that's their parking lot there. It's not actual roadway.
It's the same thing. It's not a parking lot. The line, just like it shows here, goes right to the middle of the center line.
No, there's no roadway behind LA 10. That's an actual parking lot.
No, it's not.
Across the easement on. That's not a roadway. It's a roadway behind.
Then why do we have cars going back and forth through it? It's just a parking lot.
Easement on it.
No,
But there again, it's been this is a way to clean this up and fix it for the motoring public.
It's
just north of there, behind Al's Auto Body, the town acquired that property and built a roadway of 100 feet. On either end, they had no road to even connect it to.
But where does it stop? Are we going to keep buying the roads behind these businesses? Because I think you wanted to go all the way to Alsop Nursery. And Public Works don't want this. It's just another responsibility for us to salt and plow. But that's not going to be salted first. That's going to be salted last until our residents come first.
They already have responsibility to plow and salt the 100 feet of roadway behind Al's Auto Body. That's a roadway in town. Do you not?
What did you just say?
Behind Al's Auto Body, that's 100 foot of town roadway.
Yeah, it goes straight in. That's 97th lane.
It doesn't even go to 97th lane. It connects to nothing.
I don't recall us ever salting it.
Well, you have to. It's a town roadway.
Well, I don't see the reasoning behind buying this, and I just think it's wrong, so.
I think we've been dealing with this thing for more than 4 years, and we've never had a comprehensive plan to do this. It needs to be done. We need to take care of this roadway. We need to buy it, and we need to fix it so that it's an adequate roadway for people to use without destroying their tires or their alignments or their wheels or anything like that. So I'm in favor of this.
So, but you look at, it's the property owner. I want Mr. Decker to look and see who's responsible for that dedicated ingress and egress. If I remember right, Mr. Westland said it is the property owner's responsibility to fix that road.
And they have been fixing it.
But we have fixed it too. Public Works has fixed it, they
And they
send them the
sent them the
bill.
bill.
So there's no reason for us,
Obviously, we're not getting anywhere with them fixing it. It's time that we do something to fix the problem.
Permanently.
You know, I entertain a motion to
well,
approve resolution number 2023-11.
let me ask you one other thing,
moved.
Mike.
Second.
Where do you store your tires at?
Where do I store my tires?
Yeah,
What does that have, that's not even on the agenda. Sorry.
where's his warehouse?
On Industrial Drive.
Okay,
You've got your motion, your second,
I
Mike.
have a motion, I have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
nay.
Motion carries 3-1.
One. Like to make a motion to adjourn.
No,
Oh, we got two more?
We got 2 appointments.
I just wanna,
You want to remove your motion?
yes, I'll remove it.
Next is consider appointment of individual appointment to the Economic Development Commission with a term to expire 12/31/2027.
Yeah, Mr. President,
Go ahead.
the individual is Lauren Sustic. She currently serves on the Economic Development Committee. This is for the Economic Development Commission, which reviews the bond documents that will be coming forth very soon.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Support.
I have a motion, I have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Nay.
Motion carries 3-1. Item D, consider appointment to a specific individual to the Economic Development Commission, term to expire 12/31/2026.
Mr. President,
Good.
the individual before the council is Scott Bell. Scott Bell currently serves on the Economic Development Committee and has agreed to serve on the commission.
I'll entertain a motion to appoint Scott Bell to the Economic Development Commission, term to expire 12/31/2026.
So moved.
Support.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Nay.
Motion carries 3-1.
Final thing on this matter, with respect to the third individual, spoke to Commissioner Tippy. They will be putting forth a name and approving it at their meeting, so we'll be receiving, the third person is an appointment by the county,
All right.
so just so you all know.
Now I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.